That was Army Navy with Darkest Days right here on Free Association with Mark Lane. Before that, we had Jackson United with 21st Century Fight Song. And before that, we had Culver City Dub Collection with Bad Reaction right here on RSU Real College Radio. And last call for the request line. Last call, 918-343-7913 is the request line if you have a song. Okay, what did I talk about today? I talked about the swine flu. I did the interview with Lonnie Liggett and the RSU Choir making their debut Sunday, May the 4th. That's a Sunday at 4 o'clock at the Will Rogers Auditorium. And we talked about the swine flu. So I guess that's what was dictated here on the show, but it really is. It's a big deal, this swine flu. All right? It is an H1N1 flu strain, which was the same strain that the Spanish flu was back in 1918. Go look that up on Wikipedia sometime. The Spanish flu of 1918. And the curious thing is the swine flu it affects healthy young people. It doesn't just, exclusively target the very young or the very elderly. Healthy young people are affected too. And looking at the map here, there aren't any cases in Oklahoma. And we have a couple of cases in North Texas. It looks like in the Dallas region, just right across the Red River there. But the one in Kansas is way up near Manhattan, Kansas, from the look at the map here. And if you want to look more at the map, go to www.examiner.com and look at Robert McIntosh's article on that. So, according to KRMG, there are no cases here in Oklahoma of swine flu. And according to the Muskogee Phoenix Examiner or something, I forget the name of the paper, that they report that Muskogee case that they thought was swine flu did not turn out to be swine flu. So we're in the clear for now. We must stay in the clear by using preventative measures. I don't know if you know this, but back in St. Louis, they did a study. The New York Times interviewed Dr. Neil Ferguson, who did a study on Spanish flu back in 1918, and they compared 23 cities to see who responded the best. St. Louis was one among the top 5 in responding to Spanish flu, compared to Philadelphia, who hardly did anything at all. But in St. Louis, they quarantined people. They said use a mask. They closed down churches and ball games and everything, and they controlled the spread of Spanish flu. And you can control the spread of swine flu. You want to feel a part of the community? Well, let's feel a part of the community. I'll summarize it for you. Wash your hands. If you cough, sneeze, wash your hands. Use a napkin or a paper towel. If you're sick with a fever, don't go get everybody else sick. That should be number 1, even if it's not swine flu. But people tend to ignore that one. Get plenty of rest. Another one people tend to ignore, yours truly included. Drink plenty of fluids. And I advise vitamin C. Large intakes of vitamin C will help you with that. And also eat a balanced diet of protein, carbs, and fats. So to protect us all from swine flu. But can we have a little fun? Can we celebrate something? Or do we have to get caught up in swine flu? The Rogers County Relay for Life is this Friday, all right? And so they're low on luminaries, and the luminaries are those sacks that are displayed and lighted during a ceremony at the relay that honors the survivors. Or they're used in memory of a loved one who lost the battle to the dreaded disease, cancer. And anyway, these luminaries are only $5, and they can be purchased at all Rogers County RCB Bank locations. Just ask a teller. This ceremony is the most moving part of Relay for Life, and we want to make sure that we have everyone represented. So without those luminaries, that would be like Christmas with no Christmas tree. On RSU Radio, that'd be like not having true alternative music again. Last call, request. Got a request? 918-343-7913 is the request line. This is Mark Lane. This is Free Association with God's Will I shall return one of these days.